This is your servant, the world's top cop. As you see before you, this is a young man, 21 years old. He decided to go to a location to meet up with an individual over a business transaction to get a pair of Nikes. Well, the victim met this individual from the Instagram application. So they meet up at a location, and while they're there, prior to the transaction, another individual comes out of nowhere, grabs the Nikes from the victim, knocks the victim down. Both the suspect and the one who met the victim at the location both run off. So now, obviously, there's two suspects involved in that crime. The victim is okay. Later on, this suspect that you see, he's arrested. The constables went to his and put him in handcuffs. He has a $2,000 bond, over $2,000, and now he's facing jail time over a pair of sneakers. And you have to wonder what made him think that he was going to get away with that. And see, it goes back to parenting and how he was raised. If he had the proper instructions and discipline and help, guidance for him in his home the right way, he would not have thought it was bold enough of him to do that and then return home thinking all was well. And see, how you raise your children, parents, mothers, and fathers, will have a dramatic impact and will dictate whether or not they will be a part of the jail system. And I have seen it, and I see it more and more now, that parents not only do not care what their children do because they're so concerned about themselves. Many parents are involving their children in crimes that will make them future criminals. And that's why so many young people now are in the system and well on their way to become a statistic in the system. But CPIIA, Citizens and Police Immediate Interactive Assistance, wants to bring change in this serious condition. Not only for this suspect and suspects, possible suspects, for victims also. The victim could have received the CPIIA assistance also. We would have made sure that we would have had the opportunity to talk with this individual because he would have had access to us to determine if this would have been a right decision. And if this decision was not right, we would have made strategic plans to make sure we would have got the location and everything mapped out to get the transaction safely for the victim. You being a member of CPIIA is so important. It covers all aspects of anything that has to do with you, anything that has to do with being proactive against crimes, possible crimes and threats, and how to be reactive against any crime such as this one. Don't become a statistic of a crime. Don't be engaged in crime. Parents, mothers, and fathers, being a part of CPIIA, if you need assistance in the guiding and nurturing and a mentoring program for your children, CPIIA is there for you all also, because it's just that important. So if I were you, look at the link before you. The number is before you. If you have any questions, call us, join today, and don't waste another moment, because CPIIA is about to transform, revolutionize everything you know when it comes to communicating and documenting and having the assistance and help needed prior to crimes, in the midst of crime, and after a crime has been committed across this country, to put an end even to crimes in communities. This is your servant, the world's top cop. You all stay safe.